Hey everybody, this is your boy, the host with the most, but humble, and I do mean humble. The notion of is aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Saturday to give you the hungry, happy, healthy people here at a Wrestlekram. Of course, this is X Wrestlekram. If you're watching today, you're watching tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. I'm humbled each and every single time I'm allowed to do this. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this. Thank you so much for watching the show about that. If you know anything about X Wrestlekram, I do put a post on the community tab every Sunday around 10 o'clock for you guys to get your questions off. You have until probably Thursday to get your questions. And you had an additional day to do that. Just go around because, do a little bit of work or whatnot. You get my work on, those questions are there. You can get your questions in, and we have a great time. We have a great time here. That's kind of the goal here, is to have a great time with an average person, an average fan of wrestling. How about that? Fan of wrestling or whatnot. I'm here to do that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well. So as soon as I post these bad boys, you can watch them and enjoy them. Go to the information tab and check out all the other social sites I'm on as well. I'm on TikTok. I'm on the X. I do have my own Facebook group, club, page, club, whatever you want to call it. Wrestlekram Super Club, Wrestlekram Super Club. Go and go over there and hang out with me. Absolutely free. You do not have to do any questions, anything. Just go and log in. Have a great time over there as well. Also, I'm posting on there. I'm posting news all the time over there. So don't forget about that as well. What else am I missing? Am I missing anything else? Don't forget, the Wrestlekram Gripe community tab is up. So get your gripes over there as well. So don't forget about that. That show is on Wednesday. All right. So without further ado, did I miss anything? No, I didn't. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. We got a ton of great questions this go around as well. So let's get into that, okay? The very first question is going to be from Only Nike. How we doing, Only Nike? Okay, how we doing? Do you think Roman Reigns should coast Cody Rhodes in the Royal Rumble match? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try again. This is the very first one. I tell you, just load that. Okay, load that. So anyway, let's try again. Only Nike. How we doing, Only Nike? So his question is: do you think Roman Reigns should cost Cody the Royal Rumble? No, I don't think. I think that's beneath the tribal chief. I don't think he should do that. I don't technically see him winning the Royal Rumble. I mean, he probably will, but usually they don't have back-to-back Royal Rumble winners. The top of my list as of right now is probably CM Punk, probably Seth Rollins, because I think Seth is going to lose that title probably at the Royal Rumble to probably get into the Royal Rumble to win that bad boy. That's the only two I can think of as of right now is on the top of the list to win. I just think Cody's going to lose, and he still may have a opening to get to the tribal chief anyway. I really think that he is going to go to Smackdown and just, hey, I'm declaring that I want to fight you or whatnot. He probably will win Elimination Chamber for the SmackDown side. But right now, I have probably Seth freaking Rollins winning the Royal Rumble or probably CM Punk. It's out of those two, I think will probably win as of right now. Sami Zayn is gone. Kevin Owens, I just don't see that happening. Nobody really big as of right now. So, no go. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't see Roman costing him because he may have a match with Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble. So I don't think that that will probably, do anything or whatnot. So no go with that one. I disagree. But great question. Thank you so much for that question. Only Nike. The next question is going to be from Mr. Greenhead. How are you doing, Mr. Greenhead? Who is your dark horse candidate to win the Royal Rumble? My dark horse candidate, I mean, the darkest of the darkest horse candidate right now would be Mustafa Ali. If they re-sign him to come back, he is the only person I think that deserves to win a Royal Rumble. I think he was really good, just doing what he had to do over there in NXT. He was doing good in NXT. I just think he wants to get out and show himself a little bit more in the indie scene. Probably go to AEW, do Japan, one of those areas. But yeah, my dark horse would be Mustafa Ali if they happen to re-sign him and he comes back. How about that? But yeah, thank you so much for that question, Mr. Greenhead. Thank you so much for that. The next question is gonna be from Dragon Hunter XD. How we doing, Dragon Hunter XD? Who are doing better with their tag team titles for their respective wrestling promotion? Big Bill and Ricky Starks, or Finn Balor and Damian Priest? Who's doing better in the tag teams? It has to be Big Bill and Ricky Starks. I think those two are really doing a great job. There's a lot of people that want that title from Big Bill and Ricky Starks in AEW. The WWE they're dropping the ball each and every single time with those tag titles. Yes, I know you want to put titles on Judgment Day and have them do that, but they're not defending those titles. I mean, I know they're heels. They don't want to defend those titles, but Big Bill and Ricky Starks are heels as well, and they're doing phenomenal work over there in AEW. I mean, truly, I promise you, Damian Priest and Finn Balor, it just looks like I promise you, I didn't know they had the titles. That's how crazy it is. I honestly didn't know they had the titles. But they do have the titles, and nobody is trying. I mean, what? Alpha Academy, I think. No, not Alpha Academy. The Diamond Mine is now the number one contender for those titles. Julius and the Creed Brothers. The Creed Brothers, of course. And I mean, come on. Like, what is? And we don't even have a storyline with them, which makes it even weirder and whatnot. So I mean, no, they're not doing a great job holding those titles, or even mentioning they are the tag team champions, for crying out loud. Big Bill and Ricky Starks are doing a great job. I do love them. You already know I'm a huge fan of Ricky Starks anyway. So adding Big Bill now on the mic as well, killing the Golden Jets. I mean, it's really interesting. So I would like to see more of that. Hopefully they hold those titles a little bit longer, because they're doing a great job over there. Hopefully Judgment Day they drop those titles pretty soon. Or split the titles. Split the titles. SmackDown's not doing anything. They're not doing anything. They have one title on that brand as of right now. It sucks. So yeah. But thank you so much for that question, Dragon Hunter XD. The next question is going to be from Daniel Dillon 69. How you doing, Daniel Dillon? What do you think about Randy Orton being a part of SmackDown? I love it times 12. We rarely see Roman Reigns. We rarely see title defenses. We rarely see tag title defenses. On Judgment Day is not there anymore. I mean, it's just. I mean, you have some respectable people there, some top people like LA Knight, and probably, you had John Cena, CM Punk was there yesterday having a great time with the troops. AJ Styles, I know he's not injured anymore, but he still has not showed his face. The LWO is doing pretty good work. Damage Control is pretty much the A storyline as of right now. So they do need a little bit more help over there on SmackDown, and Randy Orton is that person to do that. I guarantee that. I enjoyed the tag match with Randy Orton and LA Knight, because they both won a piece of not Judgment Day, Of course, the bloodline. Randy Orton is probably in line to get that match with Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. So, I mean, it's a breath of fresh air to see a top superstar like Randy Orton to be in SmackDown. I mean, hopefully Cody Rhodes goes over there as well. Apparently, the storyline or the dirt sheets are saying that he is going to go to SmackDown. I mean, it'll be a great thing. I mean, they're going to be on USA, so let's see what happens with that. But yeah, love it. Great addition to SmackDown because, you know, we don't have Roman Reigns. But thank you so much for that question, Daniel Dillon. Great question. The next question is going to be Dragon Hunter XD. How we doing, Dragon Hunter XD? Kakuchika Okada contract with New Japan is coming up at the end of the year. Should the WWE try to make him an offer? Not only should they try to make him an offer, they should back the Brinks trucks up to him. Right now, I think that he is going to TNA. I thought that he would never go back to TNA after how they treated him. And, you know, just the horribleness I think that Okada talked about. Now, here's the thing. If TNA picks him up, they need top superstars there. There's not a lot of superstars going for that world title. And Okada being there will lift it up times 12. Remember, the TNA is on their own channel, and they have a lot of money. So they can pick and choose who they want. But my goal is to think about getting more money. And I think that the WWE would be a better fit, not only because of the money, but, you know, you've already been to New Japan. New Japan treated you like gold. Let's see what the WWE can do about it. He does have his own kind of WWE type of style, which I love times 12. I mean, the Rainmaker is a great finisher. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what more we can do with Kakuchika Okada. I think he's a great addition. Not only getting 5-star matches out of Kenny Omega each and every time they fought. I mean, come on. I mean, this dude is a 5-star bout machine as well. So WWE would, I guarantee, because it looks like MJF is staying in AEW. So the best thing would be for him to go to the WWE and get the money that MJF probably was trying to get. And, you know, probably have some great matches along the line. I mean, dream matches after dream matches between Kakuchika Okada versus John Cena, Kakuchika Okada versus CM Punk, Kakuchika Okada versus Randy freaking Orton, who is the Japanese version of him. I mean, it's a great situation. I would love to see that. Kakuchika Okada versus Roman Reigns. Come on, this stuff doesn't write itself. Come on, Kakuchika Okada. Please go to the WWE. But thank you so much for that question. Great question. Dragon Hunter XD. Next question is going to be from Laurel. How we doing, Laurel? Have you seen the PWI tag team list, and what do you think about it? It's okay. I like it. Number one, of course, is FDR. Number two is Aussie Open. Number three is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Number three is the Boschmans, Yoshihashi and is it Yoko Ada Gatu? I'm sorry if I destroyed that name. Number five is the Motor City Machine Guns. I think, isn't Alex the TNA champion over there? I think he is. And number six is ABC. I've heard of ABC over there as well. I think they did win those titles at Slammiversary. I think they did. They said it was a really good match. The only thing that I would have done is I would have flipped Aussie Open and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I would have flipped those two, and I would have had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at number two, followed by Aussie Open. Last time I checked, Aussie Open lost to didn't they lose to I thought they lost to, yeah, they lost to AJ. I said AJ. Who did they lose to? Who did they lose to? They lost at All In to the world champion. Yeah, MJF and Adam Cole. They lost those titles over there. So, and they made him a double champion. So, yeah, I would have changed that. Yeah, that's the one thing I would have changed. But I mean, PW Insider, they are kind of hit and miss. But with this one, I would say, yeah, I agree kind of sort of with that. But thank you so much for that question, Laurel. Next question is going to be from Southern Belle 1980. How we doing, Southern Belle? Will Roman Reigns have a match at Royal Rumble since we have not seen him in the main event in a while? I would hope so. I think that they are trying to gear up for a match between him and Randy Orton. That would be a great match. I mean, Randy Orton is trying to not only Randy Orton. Randy Orton is not trying to knock off the Tribal Chief, but he's trying to knock off everybody that is a part of the bloodline to get to him. Hopefully, we get Roman Reigns pretty soon coming back to Smackdown pretty soon. Hopefully, it happens. But yeah, I truly think that it's going to be Randy Orton and Roman Reigns at hopefully at the Royal Rumble. But yeah, that's what I think. Thank you so much for that question, Miss Southern Belle. Next is going to be Black Starboy. How we doing, Black Starboy? QT Marshall resigned from AEW as the EVP. Also, he was over talent relations as well. How do you feel about that? I think he was one of the glues that kept AEW together. I wasn't a huge fan of his wrestling and his writing style. The QTV stuff was a joke. I think it really hurt Powerhouse Hobbs in the long run. But he was, when you are part of talent relations, I mean, when you are the over talent relations, a lot of the wrestlers go to you. And he did a great job as talent relations and executive vice president over there writing. He was a showrunner as well. I think that a lot of stuff is changing over there in the AEW upper staff. I don't think it's for the good. No disrespect to them. They just got rid of Sullivan, who was there since day one. And it just looks like it's just not getting better. Hopefully, we'll get some type of interview with QT Marshall to see exactly why he left. Also with Sullivan as well to see what happens. But just like I said, it's just, and once again, you're talking to a guy who is a fan of AEW. I love me some AEW. But behind the scenes, it's just like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I needed to get better. I needed to get better for, I would think that rock bottom is as low as low can be. And the only way you can go is up. And I truly think that it happens with some more hiring of some people that are going to bring the morale back up. Because I think after the Sullivan release, that it brought the morale down. So we'll see what happens with that situation. But thank you so much for that question, Black Starboy. Good question. I have a question from Mitch Does It. How we doing, Mitch Does It? What should WWE do with Randy Orton in Mania? I like the idea of feuding Orton with Nick Aldis on the road to Mania after Orton did RKO on SmackDown. It could be similar to AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels for WrestleMania 33. What would be up for this? Why or why not? I like that. I like that a lot. Nick Aldis still has a lot of gas in the tank. I really like that. I mean, he already sent an RKO, and on this Friday night, he gave him a check for him being attacked, and he's like, "Dude, the fine was for $50,000. Why is it $100,000?" He said, "For the next one." So I don't know what they will do with Randy Orton. I can't fantasy book anything with Randy Orton right now. The only thing that I can think of that would be a great match between him and Randy Orton would be a one-on-one with him and Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa has already knocked off John Cena, so I think that him knocking out another legend would be really, really good, making him probably the next legend killer. I mean, that's the only person I can think of as of right now. I can't really think of a crystal ball because the only person that he is feuding with right now is Roman Reigns. So, I mean, him versus Solo Sikoa one-on-one, that'll be a really good match. Solo going over. How about that? Solo continues to go over. But that would be my suggestion. But I like yours better. Nick Aldis versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 40. That would be a great match. I think it'll be a great match. Nick Aldis, I love his matches. Him and Cody Rhodes had a great match at the very first All Out. Or All In. I thought it was really, really good. For the NWA title, as a matter of fact, Cody went over, and then the next one, Nick Aldis went over. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Be a great match, though. I promise you that. Thank you so much for that question. Mitch does it. The next question is going to be from Mr. Greenhead. How we doing, Mr. Greenhead? Should AEW have an entire 1 hour to 2 hour show only for the women like New Japan does with Stardom? No, they shouldn't. They just need to work with what they have. They have a great roster. They have a fun roster. I can name 10 women's wrestlers right now. I can name them or whatnot. They have really well-known stars. Their TBS champion, Julia Hart, is doing fantastic work. Timeless Tony Storm is killing it right now. What more do we need or whatnot? I can answer that. I can answer that, teacher. I can answer that. More time. That's all you need is more time or whatnot. I love this segment between or the little feud we had between Timeless Tony Storm and Sky Blue. Loved it to death. I loved her talking about her backside, her cakes or whatnot. Everybody's talking about her cakes, but you're gonna lose, and she didn't lose, and we got Rio, but good match, hands down. I mean, but they just need more time and longer matches, because their matches are only like five minutes, probably even less. So I would love to see a longer matches, more compelling storylines. We don't need a storyline that only lasts 2 weeks. Give us more compelling storylines in longer time frames and better matches. That's all we need. That's all we need. There. I fixed the women's division. Fix the women's division right then and there. But thank you so much for that question, Mr. Greenhead. Mr. Greenhead has another question. What is your favorite soup and sandwich combination? Your boy is a grown man, and I kind of stick to the classics, but with a twist. So, I love grilled cheese. I'm not really a big pork person, but I do love bacon. So I love grilled cheese and bacon in the bacon, like cheese, bacon, and cheese, grilled cheese on Texas toast. Has to be a Texas toast grilled cheese with tomato bisque. I love tomato bisque soup. So that's the classic. I would love something like that. That would be my favorite. I do love sandwiches and soup combinations or whatnot. I do love that type of thing. I love sandwich and soups or whatnot. Great thing to have in the winter time right now. So if you ever, if you like soup and sandwich combinations, grilled cheese and tomato bisque. Can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with that. Matter of fact, you can use the tomato bisque as a dip. That's what I usually do. So yeah, that would be my ideal and whatnot. Now, thank you so much for that question. A really weird question, but thank you so much for that question. Southern Belle has a question. How we doing, Southern Belle? What do you think of CM Punk being on Smackdown, and how do you think the interaction with him and Paul Heyman will be? We didn't get an interaction with him and Paul Heyman. We didn't get that, but we did get a really compelling, better promo between between SmackDown and Raw. So we got a way better promo where he stuck it to a lot of people, primarily the tribal chief himself, and him announcing that he wants that something that he always wanted, he never got, which was the main event at WrestleMania. We may get that. That's probably a guarantee that may happen. Probably night one, night two, but CM Punk may be one of the. He'll be on night one, or he will be facing Roman Reigns on night two, just to lose. But hey, he got his main event. He got his main event. Okay. But great question. I thank you so much for that question, Southern Belle. Next question is going to be from Mitch Does It. How we doing, Mitch? What is your favorite R-Truth moment that made you literally laugh hard? I liked the Jimmy angle when he was literally had a Jimmy right here or whatnot, and he was just talking to the little boy, the Jimmy guy. I remember that. I love the situation where he was the 24/7, the current 24/7 champion with him and Carmella. I like that. I liked it. The coolest one was like I loved when R-Truth, when they had the mixed tag matches, and him and Carmella was tagging with AJ Styles and Charlotte, and they just did dance breaks and whatnot. Oh, they would do dance breaks the whole time, and I remember just them having a great time. Everybody having a great time in the ring. I remember that. But I liked the funniest one was probably the double ceremony with Dana Brooke and Reggie and the Tamina and Tozawa. That was pretty funny. I liked that. It was really weird, but it was pretty funny. And then he went from that to from him being a pastor to being a mayor's counselor, and then a mayor's counselor to a divorce attorney. I like that. That was pretty good. But I would say my favorite one was the one where he announced that he was going to be in the Royal Rumble and he was going to throw Paul Heyman over. And Paul Heyman was like, I'm not going to be in the Royal Rumble. He's like, if you're going to announce to be in the Royal Rumble, you're going to go against Brock Lesnar. He's like, I unofficially not going to be in there. He said, Paul, you talk too much. I remember that. He's like, you just talk too much sometimes. And he just left or what. I remember that. That was the funniest moment. That was a funny moment. I love that one. Yeah, actually, I swear I think Brock broke character as well with that one. But yeah, tons of those where he's talking about he's in a match and he's not even in the match or whatnot. Oh, my bad. My bad. And he just leaves. Believe it or not, I think he's over 60 or he's over 50 and he still has rock hard abs. Rock hard abs, like abs of steel. This guy still has, and he can still go in the ring. Shout out to Jay Quick. I love R-Truth to death. I hate that he did not have a run with the WWE title, but I love that match between him and John Cena. Great match. The final question is gonna be with Black Starboy. Once again, how we doing, Black Starboy? Will we see Jay and Jimmy match at WrestleMania 40, or will Jay just do his own thing on the Raw roster as a single competitor wrestling on Raw? No, we will see a Jay and Jimmy match at WrestleMania 40. I guarantee it. They may be the match right before the Tribal Chief match. That's how confident I am in that situation. Yes, I promise you, we will see that. We will see that, hands down. And will it be a match to call? Yes, I promise you. This is going to be a great match between Jay and Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy consistently is coming over to Raw and just acting a total dick to his brother anyway. So we'll see. We'll see. But yes, I'm telling you this now. Guaranteed, if either one of those members brothers do not get injured, we will see a Jay and Jimmy match at WrestleMania 40. That's what's going to happen. Now, I did do some questions throughout the week. I just want to go through those questions with y'all. My first question was, who do you think will win the Continental Classic in AEW? And I have Eddie Kingston, I have Bryan Danielson, I have Swerve Strickland, and I have other. So, with the bigger vote, I have, with 44% of the vote, I have Bryan Danielson winning the entire thing. It's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see what happens with that. Also, we have a Moxley versus, is it Moxley? Yeah, I think it's Moxley versus Swerve coming up. I can't wait to see that. The next question I have was, who should CM Punk first opponent be? I'm thinking of a 1 to 2 month feud. What do you think? If other, please name in the comments. I don't have a lot of others, but an astounding 42%. I have Seth freaking Rollins. Okay, we'll see. That looks like, I mean, hey, I already said that. Let's make that happen. Let's make it happen without the title, of course. But other than that, thank y'all so much for your questions. Once again, you can get your questions in on Sunday through Thursday. Get your questions in, and I will most definitely answer those questions for you. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're still on the road to 300. We may not get there, but I promise you, slowly but surely, we will. Hit the information tab. I'm on X. I'm on the TikToks. I'm on Facebook. I have my Facebook group club. Don't forget Wrestlekram Super Club. Go check me out over there as well. Don't forget Wednesday. Wednesday you will get the My Gripe show. You'll get that as well, okay? And my announcement. We got some announcements coming. Don't worry about that. The first of the year, we got some stuff coming up. All right. So I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.